Hi, this is Joe from J. Alexander Roofing, and I'm here at 1051 and 1053 Pinewood Court, Bowling Green, Ohio. And I'm here today performing a video inspection of your roof. Right now I'm standing on the 1051 section. This is the section that has far much more. The majority of this roof is the original section. There's been a large replacement back here. That's 3-4 square shingles back there. Either that got added on at some point so they had to shingle in, or it was so deteriorated they had to replace it, because I can see, all up in this area. I'm guessing it was just, it got so bad so they replaced it, but it could have been an addition just as well. But then, we look at the rest of the roof, it's really in poor shape. And the worst of it is on the south and west facing slopes. That's because that's where the majority of the sun comes. The UV rays are extremely hard on these shingles. They wear them down, break them down, and they actually affect the bond between the granular stones and the mat. There's an adhesive in there. They start failing, causing this, as you look across here, hopefully my phone's illustrating, there's all this blotchy black look around here. That's actually the mat getting exposed. And when that mat gets exposed, we like to classify these roofs as action or reaction. What I mean by that is, if you don't take action on this roof, get it replaced, you're going to start reacting to small things like you may have done over here. I'm not sure, once again, maybe it was an addition, or maybe you had to react to a problem where it was leaking around there. You've got some shingles missing around there. And then there's just a couple patch jobs around here. Things like this are going to start becoming more and more prevalent. It's kind of a no-brainer. The longer this roof's on here, the more small problems you're going to have. They're going to nickel and dime you, or eventually become a big problem with a storm or heavy rain, something of that nature. Now I come over here to the 1053 side. Same thing's going on. The shingles are 22 years old. They're a decent shingle. I can't exactly identify what kind they are because they're extremely worn and there's no distinct markings on these shingles, so it's hard for me to tell what they are. But as you can see, we've got some missing shingles, some broken shingles over here. There's been a few patch jobs. If you zoom in areas, there's cracking. There's a lot of this going on, and this is extremely common. Nails popping up right to the shingle. Things like that are major concerns right now. They're going to start out as little problems, little water spots here and there. Probably even so small that they never even get to your ceiling. They never even saturate the drywall enough to leave a water spot or anything like that. But they're problems now. They're going to become bigger problems in the future just because of the age of this roof. As for the new section, it was installed well. It looks like it's Owens Corning, maybe Oak Ridge lime, a state gray shingle. It's either Oak Ridge or Duration. I like either of them. Good wind ratings, good color, everything like that. We're big on Owens Corning, so good decision on this shingle back here. It was also installed pretty well. I'm happy with the install for the most part. And then just to touch base on the gutters real quick, you're facing two big problems. A, they're extremely dirty. They're filled with a lot of debris and things of that nature, especially on the lower levels. You have some leaf guards in places, but the cheaper ones, they don't work that great. So two things, or two options, I guess. We could go through, clean them all out, kind of tweak them, if you will. Make sure they're all flowing well and things of that nature. And then all of your joints, so all your inside and outside corners, they could probably use an extra coat of gutter adhesive. It's not just silicone, they make specialty gutter adhesive for these. These corners aren't riveted together, they're actually like a box corner. So that means they just run each straight into it, and they rely on some sealant and some fasteners. So those things are probably all deteriorated, and then they're really plugged up, so they need to be cleaned. But once again, this is Joe from J. Alexander Roofing, performing a brief video inspection at 1051 and 1053 Pinewood Court, Bowling Green, Ohio, and that'll pretty much wrap it up. So overall, it's just an older, deteriorating roof. Needs to be replaced before it becomes a bigger problem. And the gutters could go either way. We could try to kind of band-aid them or repurpose them, or a new gutter is always an option as well. Thank you.